How could this place be a hotel? We'll watch and find out. Hey, welcome! We're the Leopards from New Zealand and we've been doing some travelling around the States. Last episode we were in Washington DC, living up the big city life. What an amazing city. But after 4 days we had a pretty big drive south to some friends and we wanted to break up the driving after a day trip to Great Falls National Park just out of the city. We searched online and we found what looked like the perfect stop for breaking up the driving. It had a river with some hiking and maybe we could even find somewhere to swim, because we love to swim. The town was called Roanoke Rapids in North Carolina. Now we are not fussy people at all, and if you know us you'd know that, but let's say it was the worst place we've stayed in ever, and I think you might be surprised. But first, how beautiful is this river?
Put your hand in my hand, darling, say go. Keep your eyes on the horizon, stay gold. All I need are your eyes, you're my arrow. Now we're running into the wild. I see the light.
So firstly, here's a couple of pictures of what this place looks like from online, and it actually looks pretty legit when we arrived. But then... So we are on our next night's stay here. We are in a little village or town called Roanoke Rapids. Is that what it is?
No, you got it right.
I want to call it Roanoke. And what is funny about this place, Toby? This is Toby's bed. So we booked this place, 2 adults, 3 children, but apparently they don't have any rooms that can accommodate 2 adults and 3 children. There's 2 double beds in here. So they're like, well, I don't know what you want to do. So I was like, any spare bedding? So Toby's down next to the girls here on the floor with a duvet.
It looks
We had a lot. We could have got a refund, but it was going to be booked anywhere else around here. It's going to be double the price. We also booked this spot specifically because it had a swimming pool. So let's go and show you the swimming pool. It does have this cool lawn though. Most places don't have space like that. I'm pretty sure this grass area once was another accommodation area. I reckon it'll be alright, Tobes. I reckon you could get in there. I definitely think this is part of the consequences of COVID-19 and the effect it had on some of these businesses.
You cannot get in.
You can't go for a swim, Toby. No swimming for Toby, so disappointed. So this place also has, you're allowed to have pets here, you got to pay a little bit extra. And boy, can you tell, right Riley? There's a smell in here. Let's check out the bathroom. Pretty good shower pressure. Good pressure, but it took about 5 minutes for the hot water to actually come through the pipes. And you just gotta love the plastic fan, right? This toilet roll has like been dropped in water or something. Look at it.
Let's hope it's just water.
So despite there not being enough beds for us, a filthy broken pool, stained and dirty rooms, a broken ice maker which we didn't film but was funny, the smell of 1,000 cats which is why we left the door open, some curdled cream cheese sachets for breakfast and a wet dried stained toilet roll, we survived what was a short stay in Roanoke Rapids. We did get to enjoy a beautiful sunset which was the best thing about staying here. And we do want to shout out the receptionists who did the best to help us in between cleaning rooms and all of the other jobs that you had to do. Must be a hard place to work. But we will forever hold fond memories of our stay in Roanoke.
When you're travelling with family, you are looking for the shortcuts money-wise, and so our awesome friends, the Jeffreys, Miriam and Nick, have given us their hotel kit. And so we are cooking it up this week with like noodles, bagels and fried eggs. But I guess this was another reason why we didn't change hotels, because we are pinching the pennies where we can so we can do the experience stuff. Right kids?
Yeah. I don't even know what I'm saying yes to, but okay.
So from cheap hotels to suburban North Carolina, we were off to our friend's place in Fayetteville. We're in like classic suburban America right now.
Which
is pretty good. Oh, there we go, Kansas City. Okay, so we have arrived to Hotel Paradise after being in Hotel Hell, and Roger's been cooking these slow ribs, or spare ribs, for about the last 6 hours. Looking good, Roger?
Yeah, man, super proud. Oh, this is brought to you by Kansas City Joe's. So if you're looking for any barbecue, this is your one-stop shop.
Although Roger is very biased about Kansas, let's go and have a look at the front of his house.
Let's do it. So, welcome to Arrowhead Chiefs East Coast version. So, Mike said I'm a little biased. I don't know what you mean. Got the logo here.
It looks so good on the camera too.
Got the flag. Our quarterback, his name is Mahomes, so we have a sign that says "Welcome to Mahomes." You know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So welcome.
Oh, don't you just love these American streets? They're so friendly and hospitable. I just love how there are no front fences and the kids do just run across the yards.
Come look at our finished art.
So the kids had spent the afternoon working on this cool little mural. That is cool. How did you do it?
With tape, help from Stephanie, and help from Stephanie.
I got you started up here. Y'all finish that part though.
Clean it up.
Right, after eating all those ribs, I'm so full I feel like I'm gonna pop. So we're just gonna go for a stroll down to the community pool. They have them. This is like legit. Right, so community pool, everyone chips in to pay for the pool that everyone in this neighborhood can use. Why, thank you, Roger.
So this is our neighborhood pool, and it's kind of cool. There's one up here, and there's a smaller one in the back. That's for the VIPs, you know.
The neighborhood pool idea is such a good idea. It just means everyone's got somewhere to come hang out together, where the kids get to play and cool off. It's great. The next day we went to Steph's parents' place, Roger's wife. They've got some turtles and quite a big tortoise. Look at this thing.
Honey said, why are all these people back here?
He's angry.
These are tortoises.
Fixed it.
Those 4 years old.
Get him to turn around and shout.
Is he heavy?
Yeah. He's not heavy.
Are you going to miss turtles, Toby, next week?
Yeah.
Alright, well, time for another farewell. This will be the end of this episode. We're going to farewell our friends the Millers, and then we're heading to the beach. So let's go and say goodbye, and then we'll be off. These kinds of goodbyes are always really hard, because it's not just see you in a couple of weeks or in a couple of months. It's been 18 years since I caught up with this guy, and our lives are a lot different. So goodbyes like this are definitely a lot harder. I'm glad I've got the camera so that we can record all of these memories. Well, once again, if you've made it this far, thanks for following along in our adventures. We've got one more stop here in the US before we are back in New Zealand. So, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next one.